I was just walking out the door. I was hungry for lunch. I planned to get some Indian food at a buffet. It's very delicious. And the postman was nice enough to drop off a package for me. It was the Inverted Gi by Inverted Gear. And really said, I just tried it on a little bit. It's a little long on me. I'm going to try to shrink it down as much as possible. I'm going to take original measurements for it, and then I'm going to try to shrink it. But I'm going to give you my first impressions of it, because I've tried it on one time real fast. I was starving. I walked out the door, and so this is me really looking over the whole thing the first time with you guys. I'm going to cover the top first, just because it was on top of the pile, and I like to keep things simple. First off, biggest thing people notice is on the sleeve there is a embroidery of a panda upside down. It's super cute. Might make people not want to hurt you if you're grappling with them. I'm not sure, but I love pandas. So I think it's a cool looking logo. Everybody I know, I've never met a person who didn't like this gi. I've never met a person who said that they didn't like the idea of the gi. It's a really cool gi concept. So yeah, see, try to get as close as possible. There's the patch on the side. This is a pearl weave. Very, very soft, very nice. The collar is made out of covered in ripstop, which adds a nice little contrast because it's two different materials. In the sleeve, I noticed, which it's a little bit thinner of a sleeve, which is very nice. So I don't like people trying to grip fight with me. I'd rather just be winning the grip fight. It's got some inner tape seaming of pandas rolling around, which looks hilarious. And I think it's also the yellow part on there is supposed to be bamboo with green in the background, the bamboo leaves. But it's nice. The cuffs are nice and thin. It's very sweet. Looks like the stitching is very nicely done. Let's see. Let's talk about the skirt a little bit. Let's see here on the skirt, you got that same lining on the inside of the skirt. Makes the gi look super fresh. The side skirt slit is got some white ripstop material on there to help protect it so it doesn't rip. Awesome. It's got a little triangle patch there to also help it so it doesn't rip, give it extra support. That's awesome. I really like the right off the bat. I love the white on the blue. Makes it look super clean, and so does the inside lining. It just adds like a little bit extra. You know, it's not a completely plain gi. Nobody likes those. And just for reference, I'm 5'10", maybe. I think I'm about 5'10", 195-ish pounds, depending on how much I eat that day. And this is an A3S, and it was chest-wise, stomach-wise, it fit me perfectly. This is supposed to be the slimmer one of the A3, but it's a little bit long, so I probably would have been good with an A2. But like I said, I'm going to throw the heat at it, and I'm going to try to shrink as much as possible, and you guys will be able to see if I was able to accomplish such a feat. There's nothing on the back. There's no embroidery in the back. That's okay. I don't want to put my school's patch here anyway, probably. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's see, we just got the Inverted Gear patch on there. It says machine dry, cold, do not bleach. Tumble dry, no heat, do not iron. 100% cotton. That's pretty much it for the top. Definitely looks fly. I'll try that on in a second after I talk about this other stuff. The gear bag. This thing is freaking huge, and I love that because I'm so tired of trying to shove my gis into tiny little bags. This one's definitely the biggest one I have. It's obviously got the upside down pin on it. Looks pretty sweet. It's got a definitely interesting looping system. Just comes out on one side. Try to see, hold it shut. I don't even know how this thing works. Maybe I'm just that dumb. I keep trying to pull it. It's as tight as possible. Maybe it's like forcibly stays open a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to mess with that later. One thing that's really weird on here, which maybe I just don't know, there's two loops on the back, which I guess you could hang it from something, hang it from somewhere. Yeah, not sure, but it's made out of the same pearl weave material on one side, ripstop material on the other side, and I'm embarrassed. I don't know how to close this thing. Like I'm trying to pull, I just don't want to rip it. Let's see if it keeps going. That goes pretty far shut. Ugh. Okay, yeah, it's probably just new, so it hasn't got used to getting pulled. Cool. It's actually definitely a one-up for most brands. It's got this little plastic thing on it here. You can see it, you can slide up to the top so it won't come open, which is awesome. It's definitely it's only got this one piece. You wear it cross shoulder probably. Very nice indeed. Definitely like it. And then we go on to the pants. And I only tried these on for a split second just to see that they were too long, but take a look at them. I didn't get to look at them much. So these are ripstop material, the lightweight ripstop, not the thicker ripstop that people like. It's a HCK, Howard Combat Mode. They have a thick ripstop. Blue with white looks awesome. One of the things companies are definitely learning how to do lately is, and I just, sometimes we'll just have a couple of these, like, and they're really weakly sewed on and they just look like crap. And companies are starting to come out with these. God, why am I not? I cannot think of the word for these freaking belt loops. All right, Dan. These thick belt loops right here, which run long, so it's super strong. It's not going to come out, and it's also going to not let the belt loop, even if it goes through, it's not going to still come up over here if you have it tight. Because I hate it if the belt loop goes on top of your waistline. I'm pretty sure everybody else hates that too. But these big thick belt loops, I love them. I think Origin has one that goes from one side like all the way, like one huge belt loop, which is pretty sweet. But this is definitely cool. I'm sure this will suffice. And feeling these belt loops are on there like super tight. These feel like just better quality than most belt loops that I touch. So +1 for them. One thing I noticed while I was holding it like that, there is a pocket on the inside of the gi, which is cool. I don't really know what you're going to put in there. Maybe an IBJJF registration card or something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah, but there's a pocket in there. A little extra flair. It's kind of nice. Seem to be doing a lot of little extra things that I really enjoy, that's when it comes to buying a gi. A lot of gis lately have been very similar quality-wise, so you definitely want to look for those little extra tidbits that make the company stand out. Stretchy rope strings, they've been burned at the ends to make it so they don't come undone, which is nice. I like the rope strings over the traditional twill. Lined with white here, extra support. The knee guards, the extra padding in the knee, is really big. It almost goes down to the bottom of to the ankle, and probably if I get them trimmed, if I can't shrink them, I'll probably get them hemmed up and they'll probably go to the bottom of the ankle. And I don't know if you can really see. I'll try to hold them up for you guys. Yeah, here's the pants. Definitely noticed they got pearl weave material for the inside of the crotch. That's awesome. I love having extra support in the crotch because I like to play guard. All of my legs are always like this. It's just alright. Very nice. Try to see the inside. The gousset, if you will. I don't even know how to say that word. Gousset. Inside crotch. And there's also, looks like there's a little bit of extra support here on the butt, the rear. I'm sure it makes sense to put that there. Or maybe it's just a sweat trap, because that's where all the sweat on me rolls down to. But that's pretty it. Let's see, I think there's taping at the bottom. Yep, taping again at the bottom. Pretty sweet. Softer gi, lighter gi. This is probably, it's not as light as my Shoyo Roll Rio Koi that I just got, but it's definitely a lighter gi. I'm trying to feel easier to grab than, say, some huge thick. I don't know if you guys, Breakpoint has comes with 2 gi pants, one more training pants, but pants are just easy to grip. I'm going to try it on for you guys, see how well it fits, and hopefully the battery on my camera doesn't come out, because I was taking 3 videos today, and had to redo one of them a bunch of times, because either my hair looked like shit, or I said something really stupid. So we get this straight out here, so you guys can see, crouch down a little bit, boom. It's pretty good, so shouldn't have a problem. I think I'm going to shrink that just fine. You see the amount of space I have in there? That's very decent. I just need to get that shrunk down a little bit material-wise. See how it sits in front. It sits nice and flush. Boom, sit up. And waist-wise, I think it wraps around me kind of perfectly. It's a little long in the skirt for me, but that's because I think I got a size too big. So I'm going to shrink that, and I think it's going to fit perfect. The pants I'm a little worried about, but I will definitely let you know. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, you can ask us on Facebook, ask us in the comment section below, and I'll definitely get back to you. But right now, as it seems, I mean, this gi looks freaking sweet. So I can't wait to roll it. I'm going to wash it right now after I take Dan from GiReviews.